This is what happened when you. All right, I think it's much better now. My kids actually messed up with my full setup, so that's why I had to start all over again. I had to end the video, position the camera properly, and now I have to get my mic off the stand because my kids actually messed up with my setup during the day. So that's what is happening right now. All right. So, hello everyone, and welcome to Nurses Lecture Room Live. My name is Messi Mary, and I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. So, this moment we're going to use it to wait for all those that joined our previous live, but I had to quickly sort the. You understand what I mean? I had to quickly sort the setup up. Like I earlier said, my kids actually messed it up during the day. So, hello everyone, welcome to our live, and how are we all doing? It's a beautiful evening over here, and I would like to know how your day is going. So, we're waiting for all those that joined before, but I had to end the live and start again. So, let's wait for them to come up. And while we're waiting for them, if you have any question, feel free to drop on the comment section. I will be willing and ready to take all your questions today. Remember, that is what our life is usually all about. We come live, we take the questions that have been asked, then, yeah, that's it. And also, if you've been following on my previous videos, you've dropped questions on the videos but have not been answered. This is an opportunity for you to get all your questions answered now on the live. It's more better this way, yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Kindly drop on the comment section and let me know where you're watching from. So it's going to be a very tedious work for me today. Like, in the sense that I'll be holding my mic. This is my mic stand, but I think my kids messed it up. So it's going to be a difficult section in the sense that I have to hold my mic all like I have to hold this mic all through the live section. And I don't really know what they pressed in it that is actually making it go off and on. It's out again. But I think we saw that out when my husband come, he will be in a better position to tidy it up. Diamond Weight Loss asks, do you play any sports? Do I play any sports? No, I only run at home with a treadmill. Then I do some exercise at home. But when it comes to sports, I am personally not a sports kind of person. Like I'm not the kind of person that would like, oh, I need to do volleyball, basketball, football. No, but my husband does a lot of sports. He's the one that's sporty. I would say it. He plays basketball. He plays um, football, and yeah, he does that. But personally, I don't do sports. I just do normal exercise that my strength could carry me. So that's what I do basically. So let's keep the questions coming. I need more questions in regards to you. So I think my life is not about me generally. It's about your questions, it's about your health, and it's about your well being and not about me. Hello, Temi Tokwe. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. Hello, Marvin. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. Hello, Zugzu. How are you doing? And trust you are doing great. It's a beautiful evening, and we are live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on TikTok. So if you have any question, like I earlier said, feel free to drop on the comment section. I actually came live before, but my kids messed up with my setup. I just had to end the live and come over again. So that's why I'm holding my mic. This is my mic stand. It's I don't know what they actually did that actually messed up everything. But when my husband is around, he's going to try and see how he will sort it out and find out what actually went wrong or not. So since we are live, there's something I want to talk about, and that is gender selection. Yeah, I want to talk about gender selection because I made a video on my YouTube channel talking about how I got a female child, and when I wanted a male child, I also worked towards it, and it worked for me. So I'm going to be explaining in details on this live, but while I'm explaining it, if you have any question, kindly let me know. So for those that are following me on all my social media handle, you will know that my first child is a girl and my second child is a boy. Yeah. And the first child, I didn't really put anything in mind while trying to conceive the first child. I was like, okay, fine. Any child that comes at the very beginning is fine. That's how my mindset is at the first. So I wasn't really specific about the child I want first. I was like, boy, girl, it's fine. So when I had a girl child, the next thing that came to my mind was, oh, I would really like to have both the male child and the female child. Why don't you try and see if you can get a male child? So what I actually did was my ideal as a nurse, I was able to apply it, and it worked. Shockingly, like surprisingly, it worked for me, and I was super excited that when I went for the 20-week scan, it came out that it's a baby boy. So I have a daughter as a first child and also a boy as a second child. So let me explain how this thing works as a lady. If you've been following me on my YouTube channel, on any of my live or most of my videos, I usually emphasize the implant. I don't know what my kids did to the mic. I don't know what was out, but something is out of the mic. So the mic is misbehaving. Kindly bear with me. I might actually drop the mic if it continues in this manner. So kindly bear with me. So let's go back to what I was saying. So what I was saying is that as a lady, it's very, very important for you to know your cycle. The benefit of knowing your cycle as a lady cannot be overemphasized. The benefit of knowing your cycle as a lady cannot be overemphasized. Yeah. When you know your cycle as a lady, it gives you this full control over your body. You are able to know when you're ovulating. You're able to know when you are safe to have sex and get pregnant if you want to get pregnant. You're able to know when you are safe not to have sex if you don't want to get pregnant. And it also gives you this mindset on, okay, when should withdrawal method be applicable? When should I use withdrawal method during sexual intercourse to prevent pregnancy? And also, when should I not use the withdrawal method to actually not get pregnant? Let's put it that way. So, knowing your cycle, I will always explain, I will always emphasize is very important. For those that don't know how to calculate their cycle personally, I usually advise they use apps. There are a lot of feminine apps there that helps you calculate your cycle and help you know your cycle as a lady. It gives you an estimated date for your ovulation. It gives you an estimated day for your menses. It gives you an estimated day for the end of your measures. So it's very, very important for you to know your cycle as a lady. I don't know why this mic is misbehaving. I know it's my kids that tempered with it. So personally, I have just let the mic be. My kids took out something that was supposed to be here, so it's just affecting the whole mic system. I don't know. I'm just going to let the mic be. If you can hear me, kindly let me know in the comment section. My kids messed up with this mic, so that is why I'm having issues with the mic right now. They actually messed up with the mic. Hello. Okay, I'll just try and use it. Hopefully, it doesn't mess up again. So like I was earlier, as I was saying, I
So let me talk with my mouth.
Hello, can you hear me? If you can hear me, kindly drop in the comment section and let me know you can hear me clearly, please. That's the only way I can really know those that are listening and those that are not. Hello, Dami. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. Dami, can you hear me? Hello, Dami. Can you hear me? Okay, that's great. They can hear me now. I had issues with my mic, like I was saying at the very beginning, so that's where the whole mess up came out from. My kids messed up with my settings, they messed up with my mic. So I'm trying to they messed up with my full setup. I don't know what happened today. So that's why I was trying to do the whole thing again. So I was talking about the importance and benefits of a lady knowing their cycle. That when a lady knows their cycle, it's much easier for them to take charge of their body. It's much easier for them to know what and what is wrong at a particular time. Their body doesn't catch them unexpectedly. For example, as a lady who does not know what their cycle is, that is where you see ladies, oh, I didn't know it was going to come today. It messed up my day. I didn't know it was going to come today. It stained my dress. I didn't know it was going to come today. My pad, my, my, I didn't take my pad. I didn't know it was going to come today. You see things like that keep popping up because most ladies out there, they don't have an idea of what their cycle is. Generally, whether you have an idea of what your cycle is or not, I usually advise ladies to always take sanitary pad everywhere they go. Why do I advise is that personally, I usually have sanitary pads everywhere I go, at workplaces, in church. It's always in my bag. Sometimes it's not just for me, but for a fellow lady in case anyone is in need, I am able to provide that assistance as soon as possible. So that's one of the reasons why I usually take sanitary pad about. In terms of that sanitary pad, while I programmed my mind to always put a pad in all my bags, there was a time while I was a student. I was a student nurse, and we were putting on white. I just started, and I don't really have idea of what my cycle is. Sometimes I'm not conscious about it. Anytime the messages come, I see it, and that is okay. I wear my sanitary pad and that. So on this particular day, I went to school, and the worst happened. The whole message started, and it stained my white uniform. I wasn't really happy about it. I was really, really sad because when such a thing happened, you have to start looking for what to do, who to seek help from, what to use to cover it, how to clean up as soon as possible. But unfortunately, there was nobody holding a sanitary pad in the food department in my level that particular period that could provide help. So I had to quickly rush to the hostel. That was a College of Medicine, Abrasali University. There are hostels inside. I had to quickly rush to the guest hostel and ask for a sanitary pad. So after that particular day, I had to say to myself that you're on your period, you're not on your period, you know your cycle, you don't know your cycle. You need to always put sanitary pad in your bag, plus messy. So wherever I go, I always have sanitary pad in my bag. Even as a nursing mother, as I'm here now, I've not started seeing my period, but I always have sanitary pad in my bag, all my bags, including my baby bag. The baby bag I used to take for my baby when I take them out. All my bags, I try to put at least one, at least one sanitary pad in the bag. But most times I end up putting two, but at least there should be sanitary pad in that bag, not just for me, but in case there's someone in need of a sanitary pad, I should be able to support them at that particular moment. Because during my time, I was in class, there was nobody with a sanitary pad. My white got messed up. When I mean my white got messed up, it was really bad that I had to rush to the guest hostel to get help and get a change of clothes. So if there was no guest hostel that day, it would have been worse. On several occasions, I have been embarrassed because of my messes. On another occasion, I was on my messes. I had my sanitary pad on, but All of a sudden, I noticed this heavy gush. Like that particular day, it was heavy bleeding that it actually soaked up everything, and I was mad again. So after this whole incident, it has become a priority to always take sanitary pad wherever I go, whether I'm breastfeeding, whether I'm seeing my period or not. I just want it there just in case someone needs help. So that is that for that about sanitary pad. So as a lady, always keep sanitary pad in your bag. But in UK here, what I notice is that most of the toilets, my work toilets, there are sanitary pads there are tampons there. In some of the facilities you visit, there are free sanitary pad and free tampons. When I went to Google office in London, I was not my period, but when I wanted to use the toilet, I saw the free sanitary pad and the free tampons. They are in the toilets and bathroom, but you just have to take yours just in case. But I think most toilets in the UK, they have sanitary pads and tampons. Most of the toilets, I'm not saying all, but I think 80% of the toilets I've been to in the UK, trying to ease myself, I see sanitary pads and tampons around. If that could happen in most part of the world, that is going to be a better place. But I know it cannot happen where I'm from because once you keep the sanitary pad for emergency, before you close your eyes and open it, all the sanitary pads are gone. Somebody must have taken everything and run away with it. Okay, so that is that. Back to what we are saying. As I was saying, as a lady, it's very important for you to know your cycle. The benefits of knowing your cycle as a lady cannot be overemphasized. I keep saying it's morning, afternoon, and evening. When you know your cycle, you don't need to be taking posting or two every 2 days, especially those that are using emergency contraceptive. You see ladies that they've seen their menses today, they had sex afterwards, and the next day they're taking the emergency contraceptive. Sometimes you don't need those emergency contraceptive because you are not ovulating and you are not getting close to your ovulation. Sometimes you don't need them. But because you have no idea of your cycle, because you know have no idea of what is happening around you, you take emergency contraceptive every Eke market day, every 2 days, every 3 days. Anytime you have sex, you finish your menses, is ovulation, is not ovulation, you take emergency contraceptive. You end up abusing emergency contraceptive every month, more than 5, 6 times. Anytime you have sex in a month, you take emergency contraceptive. Why? Because you have no idea of your cycle. So if you are a lady, I keep saying it, understand your cycle. It's going to go a long way to help you. It is going to go a long way to help you. I know understanding your cycle is not 100% a reliable source of, like, a reliable type of family planning, but you just know what's happening around you, around your body at least. Have an idea of what is happening around your body. If you cannot calculate with a calendar, try downloading those app like Flow app and download it and upload your details in it. That is going to go a long way to help you out. I don't know if I'm making sense. So that is what I have to share for you all today. So if you have any questions, I will be right. So if you have any, so if you have any questions, I'll be right here to take all of them. Just drop in the comment section. We're waiting for your questions, please. Please.